Hey Montel, how's it going, man? And witty name that attracts thumbs up. The thumb is up. And of course, main man Tyler Evans. How is it going, everyone? My copyright also comes in to join us. Yes. How's it been swinging for everybody? I am indeed tired. All for sloth. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here. Working my ass off over here. Thinking about hiring someone to chew my food for me. Oh man. Playing some Destiny 2 before work. I didn't know you played Destiny. Yeah, tonight. I'll be asleep when it comes out. Apparently it's gonna get unlocked at we're talking about the Outer Worlds, of course, at 1 AM here. So yeah, I'm gonna wait, but still I gotta wake up tomorrow. I guess I'll work on static tomorrow and then I'll play. So the earliest I'll really get to dive deep in is like a Saturday, but you know, I got the monies. Everyone should give a big yeah, big thank you to Tyler Evans for the donation. Generous donation. So I'm getting this game on launch. Got the monies. I gotta get some sleep though. And I gotta make an Epic Store account. That's gotta happen. Yeah, I heard that Destiny 2 got better after, you know, the Exodus. Everything going well? Oh, well, you know, Alpha Sloth, I'm just, you know, tired, kinda, but I'll make it. But besides that, I managed to get most of what I wanted to get done, you know, kind of, sort of, not really, before the Outer Worlds comes out. No, I don't have an Epic Store account. The Chinese government want your data. Oh, they have it. They have it. I got a Huawei cell phone, so rest assured, they know what's going on. The lore of Destiny is something pretty interesting as well. Really? And that G, how's it going, man? Nice to see you again. How's it going with you? Nah. Yes. Hey, 100% Star Wars. Oh, it came in just as I switched to a different song. But this song, God almighty, I've heard this song a lot. I mean, do you have any idea how much Pokemon Crystal I've played back in the day? As far as ladies and gentlemen, Generation 2 was my favorite, and Pokemon Crystal is still the best. And fuck it, Crystal is fucking awesome. You decided on if you want to do Outer Worlds content or not? Yeah, I've decided. I'll do it. I mean, right now I'm thinking I'll do it no matter what, but I'm not so sure. But I'm getting pretty close to doing no matter what. From what I've seen, I can. From what I've seen, I can make the kind of content I make using the Outer Worlds. So, you know, buy it day one, which is tonight, and then play through it and see. It was the foundation for Hard Gold and Soul Silver. Right, yeah, because those were the remakes, yeah, which I've also played. Your offer? Oh yeah, no, I'll take any help I can get. Trust me. You tell me like, hey, you can make a good scene out of this section right here, you know, and you're probably gonna need like to tell me like you're gonna need this, and this for the sounds of how the game is set up. You know, the game is apparently short, whereas like they say it takes you 30 to 40 hours to finish it, but it's deep. It has a lot of replay value from what I understand. You know, wide as a puddle but deep as the goddamn Marianas Trench. I like that a lot. So yeah, no, I'll take whatever help you can get. I can get. Yeah. They just got around 1 million new returning. And this is my favorite song from anybody ever played Mech Commander 2? Love that game. Can't get the damn thing to run anymore, but I got it to run once, but then, you know, Windows 10, but then never again. I wish GOG could get their hands on it, update it, sell it, but it's caught up in some sort of legal nonsense. Nobody knows who actually owns the IP. It's a whole mess. But my just this moment right here, imagine just these giant ass fucking robots walking out of the fog. Crazy. Love this song, love this game. Right then. Space of KoTOR. So, boom. Video for tomorrow is done. I can finally uninstall Deus Ex Human Revolution once and for all. Probably not, until I think of the next great idea. Right. This is, yeah. This was the idea. There we go. And then, right. Do what I can to point things out. Alright, Montel, thanks, man. Gonna get a head start on this Outer Worlds content, maybe before most other people do. Austin Grider. Grider. How's it going, man? And Code News. Two people I've never seen before showing up here. Welcome, man, welcome. How's it going with you guys? How's it swinging? What's cooking?
Yes.
How's tricks?
Have you come with questions?
Questions indeed.
Ask.
When can we have KoTOR 3? Yeah, I got some bad news for you. Yeah. Are you S-Pawn? I don't know what you mean by that.
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her.
Yes. It was the only free-to-play. Also, they extended themselves to open world. Additionally, from what I've gathered, it's hard for new players to get into. We're talking about Warframe. I started watching your videos a few days ago. Love them. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Austin. Tell your friends about me, man. Well, I mean, if you don't have any friends who are into Star Wars, video games, philosophy, or KoTOR, then Hell, tell random people. That'd be great too. But yeah, man, thanks. Good thing, good to see you in the chat.
Beatrice's path is one I walked long ago, and
we're gonna have a lot of fun together. Trust me.
Read and closed. She has taken the first steps. I think we shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger.
The spoken judgments, lack of forgiveness. The lack of forgiveness. I thought a Jedi, right? She's not a Jedi. More or less a follower of him. What? What were we talking about? Follower of who? I thought we were talking about me. She reflects the stage of Krea's past life. Who, Atris?
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi,
that question.
Learning the ancient mysteries.
Always
there were
more questions.
One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers.
Because of your videos on Krea's conundrums. Alright.
Need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea.
Yes.
That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me.
If you are
they
to
me
understand,
responsible for Revan's fall.
Yes. Was thinking was Raven just brainwashed by the Sith Lord in KoTOR 1. I hate that explanation. I don't know. Never played the game, but that's what people tell me. Tell me is what happened. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your dog, tell everybody, because somebody out here raping people. I don't remember. What was that guy's name? Something Intruder. That guy was a hell of a character. Tell your dog, even if you don't have one. Yeah, just bark. Just bark at random people. You train Revan?
You have already asked much.
What do you mean?
I do not wish to speak of this any longer.
Alright, fine. Other questions. In fact, you know what? Let's try that again.
She has taken the... I was a historian. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others...
Hey, Logical Functions Model 93. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here again.
They believed me responsible.
Fellow Homo sapien. Yes. The inversion of values as Nietzsche has proposed and desired most. Hey, the Terminator 94. Didn't see you come in here, man. Welcome, welcome. How's it swinging? I don't think you have played enough to see change, to be honest. Oh, you're still talking about... Oh, okay. Yeah. Hide your kids, hide your wife, cause even hide your other guy. Yeah, cause they raping everybody out here. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Man, I woke up, went to the kitchen to get me a cold pop, and I caught in all this smoke. I said, "Lord Jesus, it's a fire." I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, Austin Grinder, thanks for the subscription, man. Nice to have you aboard. We're gonna have a lot of fun together, like I said. Promise. You'll see. But yes, tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your daddy. Tell horses if you come across them.
You have already asked much.
God damn it, Krea. Why are you so tight-lipped?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took...
Thought we did this already.
Oh, did they?
Oh, did they?
No, Revan met no Sith Empire.
Huh.
Yet she learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith.
Wait, let's listen to this whole thing, because Krea's inflection, how she says that, is different when Revan is said to...
Have you never asked yourself
to a female
the Republic and Jedi beneath her, how she made them hers?
The remix of that is amazing. I think I saw that. I think so, but I'm more familiar with the the Five Guys burgers and fries dudes. Look at the bacon. You get yourself your double cheeseburger. Damn. And of course, I knew something went wrong when a little very white girl ran into a black man's arms. Dare giveaway. That guy was awesome too. Downloading the Outer Worlds right now. Damn, my back. Hey, Primal Pattern. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. I was swinging. Just because they added back intellect and such. But yeah, let's see what she says.
But to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts, strong influence indeed.
Well, good luck, the Terminator.
And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few. Oh, did they?
Oh, did they?
No, Revan met no Sith empire. Yet she learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how she did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
I wonder why her inflections are so pretty vastly different from if Revan was set to male.
Not a one, but we shall see where our journey takes us,
Now,
I think, and see how
everything
many
is.
answers we come across.
I mean, maybe it's nothing, but for some reason, it makes me think maybe there is something deeper. It's not occurring to me right now, but
Ask, and I will answer.
You seem like you're not gonna be interested in any change. Oh, you guys are talking about. Okay, yeah. Different. Myself, I've been happy with the. Hey, is 100% Star Wars here? I thought you were supposed to get Khan today. What happened? I myself, however, have been happy with the evolution since D2's trash beginning. Oh, Destiny 2, yeah.
And did he? The Mandalorian.
Yes.
I fear you are, but
okay. If the count, yeah. Did you know Revan?
Perhaps. I think it is fair to say that few did.
I think it is fair to perhaps. I think it is fair to say that few did. That few ever really knew Revan.
Revan had a mother and father, parents, ancestors, like all Jedi
Again,
do.
it's different.
And when she awakened to her potential, I was there to see it. But where she was born, where she came from, I do not know. Any more than I know where she walks now.
Maybe it was just
Some
creative.
Say that Revan was born in the outer regions beyond the Rim, and that's what called to her during the Mandalorian
The creative
Wars.
difference.
And after, it was the call of home. I know more, but it may not be enough for the answers you seek.
What caused Revan to fall, to turn on the Republic?
Fall? Already you presume much. You were there at Malachor. Revan's choices were always her own. It was not teaching or circumstance or example. It was her. Is that what she was? Or was she always true to herself, no matter what personality she wore? And there is something that the Council may never understand. That perhaps Revan never fell. The difference between a fall and a sacrifice is sometimes difficult, but I feel that Revan
Someone SW. Yan, didn't see you come in. I'm tired of here. Welcome.
To war. Perhaps she became the Dark Lord out of necessity to prevent a greater evil. I do not believe the Jedi Council changed Revan as they claimed. They merely stripped away the surface and allowed the true self to emerge again, someone who was willing to wage war to save others. But that is my belief.
I think it's different there too, even though she doesn't say she or
as
he.
a master knows their apprentice.
Isn't it interesting how we're all discovering new dialogue despite so many playthroughs across the years? A true story-rich game. It certainly is. Yeah. People, I don't know, you gotta say, Obsidian was a company built from the ashes of Black Owl Studios. People who really knew what they were doing when it came to RPGs. As you can see in new Outer Worlds game. You trained her?
She came to me, Yes.
Yes.
Both before and after. Before Revan knew herself. And after, in the times when Revan was coming into her own and learning she was more than she had been told. At one time, Revan was my Padawan. In times past, long ago.
What would Grey would have to say if she was in a drama though?
She could,
my face is tired.
That fool Jar and other Jedi.
Man, that my face is tired thing
she learned
is
from each, but in the end, she turned back to me when she
was...
realized there was nothing more to be learned from the Jedi, except how one could leave them forever.
I mean, it came off so crappy because that line, my face is tired, it's almost as if they knew they had dog shit animation, and it felt like they were trying to explain it away. But of course, nobody bought it. Man. But even worse, if she doesn't go to do Bungie, not Activision, because everything Bungie did before is still better than what we get from them now. Halo, Marathon. We always supposed to evolve the first game, not make a second. Activision pushes them the same way Obsidian was pushed in KoTOR. Cal's fighting is kind of Sithish. I have no idea. I don't even think they're really gonna explain if Cal is using any lightsaber form at all. I really want to debate that thing. Expectation Destiny. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Welcome, man. Welcome. How's it going with you, man? How's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? I expect it to be a bit better, nothing more. Why does she call Jar a fool? Because he's, I mean, according to Kreia, I mean, all we know of Jar is that he's the dude that retrained the brainwashed Revan and gave him a lightsaber, basically. But, I mean, yeah, I guess she knew him more intimately. And I guess
you hear, but you do not listen.
Kreia's like, this dude's a fucking idiot. Montel Bradley coming through with goddamn 1999. I don't know if you're buying something and you're trying to like get over on like the taxes or something, or if you're making some sort of clever reference to the year 1999, because, man, I remember that year the economy was doing well. There was actually not, yeah, the year before the fire was bad. Anyway, I gotta read you, man. Capitalize on this new opportunity that's in front of you with Outer Worlds. Also, here's a gift of my appreciation for your channel. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Montel Bradley, ladies and gentlemen. Long-time listener and long-time caller, if you want to call it chat, calling in. But yeah, Montel, there's 3 games on the horizon ready to be exploited. There's the Outer Worlds, right? There's Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and of course Cyberpunk 2077. Those are the 3 games I am really eyeing up to make content on, and hopefully bring in the big bucks. Bring in the big eyes, I should say, really. You know, I bring in more eyes, then everything else falls into place automatically. Or at least it should. But yeah, it's Montel Bradley, ladies and gentlemen. Man of the hour. Give it up for him. Salute this man. About Kreia's lines, we don't know in what order they recorded the lines. Maybe Sarah Kesselman didn't remember how they delivered them previously, or maybe she was just experimenting. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's absolutely a possibility. But it's just, it's just Danny with Kreia. You can't help but think about there being some sort of like deeper meaning behind what she says and how she says them. But yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I'm gonna go ahead and say you're probably right that she decided she wasn't gonna go out of her way to just replicate exactly what she did before, but do something different this time. Werewolf the Apocalypse got announced as well. What? Are you? Hey, a Pharaoh change. I didn't even see you come in, man. But yeah, I didn't hear about that. I heard about Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song though. There's another vampire game being worked on. What was Revan like as a student?
Revan was power. It was like staring into the heart of the Force. Even then you could see the Jedi she would slay etched on her soul.
It's pretty much the same though. Now what do you see when you look at me?
You are different. When I look at you, it is like staring at the death of the Force.
Good to know.
I know more.
If the council cast you out, how come Atris and none of the Jedi Masters mentioned you? Well, she's not going to tell me the truth.
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
You're lying?
Am I? Then perhaps you should know. There are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them.
Right. Do you use that technique on me?
No.
No.
But if I did, you would never know.
Right.
So my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether they're good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
You know, but that first part where she says, no, I'm not using it, but you'd never knew it. You'd never know if I did. It reminds me of Men in Black, the first one, where Kay does use the deneuralizer on Jay, and then later on when Jay's an MIB himself, they're walking away from just deneuralizing someone, and he's asking Kay, did you ever use that on me? Kay's like, no. I ain't playing with you, Kay. You ever used that on me? No. Well, of course, we all know he has. But of course, he's never going to know about it. I still think you're lying to me, and you haven't told me everything.
Then you are learning quickly. Distrust
is an effective shield. It should be carried always. Yes.
Ask.
Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty damn good advice.
I know of them, yes. And how much like beasts they had become. Combined, united against the Jedi.
Start my own channel by the time CyberCon. Yeah, hopefully, Montel. That'd be great.
There are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we and all life are doomed.
You're sure Palpatine used this technique against the Jedi?
On it for sustenance.
I don't know. I think he was using a different technique. He wasn't
consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh.
Because the technique that Kreia was using was that
of betrayals.
It's almost as if she was invisible. Like she was just an object standing there to the eyes of these Jedi. And in Palpatine's case, they just couldn't sense what he was. You know, but of course they could, you know, they still see him, they still talk to him and everything. We need a Lich game. Wasn't there a Lich game? It wasn't Star Wars, but it was called Lichdom Battle Mage. She just lied to you because Aaron Kai was a teacher when Mitra was a student. Yeah, I don't know. But actually, you know what? You make a interesting point there, Montel. If she really is Aaron Kai, then wouldn't they have? No, could it be that they just never crossed paths? Because you don't believe her when she says that it's important to her that the exile sees her as she really is, and that the exile's judgments are based on, you know, the truth of what she observes concerning Kreia. I'm sad that Palpy's being dragged in the new movies. Creepy space with being creepy, of course. In that regard, Kreia is kind of like Cole from DA Inquisition. But they spoke to him too. I mean, he wasn't... Wait, no. Oh, wait a minute. Was the Inquisitor the only one who was able to see him? I don't think that was the case.
Yes. Of pain, he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others. Even now she is difficult to see.
The betrayer.
She must remain hidden for now until the time is right.
Yeah, I guess so.
If not, then all our efforts will be for nothing. In this you must trust me. If she is exposed too soon, then this war will be over before it has begun.
Wow. You don't say.
He,
I wonder who it is.
If he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of
very
feeling
deep
that
magic mechanic.
him.
Battle
Keep
mage.
his slave close to
I've never
him.
played it myself.
I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
Well, we already went through that. Alright, bye. Alright.
Yes. Very well.
Right, you taught me of sight. Anything else you can teach me?
When I spoke of
Here we go.
sight before,
this is what I made that 40-minute Kreia's Conundrums video on.
They neglect their skills.
Your friend hated Cole.
They no longer need them. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
Yes. People will forget their interactions with Cole. Right. Yeah, I remember that now. Unless Cole wanted to be remembered. Yeah, I remember that now. Fell in love with someone. Something like that. Yeah. Cole did some annoying things. I guess. I don't really remember him all that. I don't really remember all that much about Dragon Age Inquisition now that I think about it. It's weird. I usually do because I remember plenty of Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, but Dragon Age Inquisition I played it once and then I never went back. I think that's the reason. While Dragon Age 1 and 2 I played them multiple times, I guess. Hey Miles, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's it going with you? How's it swinging? You done gave us all the coins. Yes, Montel did make a generous donation. Who follows the Dragon Age theories? Dragon Age theories? It was a letdown? We're talking about, Luke. You're talking about Dragon Age Inquisition? Yeah, I mean, the big mistake I made was I played The Witcher 3 first, and then I played Dragon Age Inquisition. That was a big mistake, because if it was the other way around, then I feel like I would have been able to tolerate Inquisition a lot better. But there was just way too many chickens to collect. Too many fetch quests. Too many, go get my chicken. There was literally a quest where the objective was to collect barnyard animals.
And an empire made.
I was like, this is, I mean, they're not even trying to hide it now. Hey, Leonard Kirsch, how's it going, man? So yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition, besides playing the main storyline and finding more about that was interesting. But besides that, the side quests bored me stupid. And what else happened? Oh yeah, the war table thing. I mean, I remember encountering war table missions that was like, okay, this will take 48 hours to finish. Man, fuck you. 48 hours. Inquisition has so much padded out bullshit. Yeah, but I mean, but it had its moments still though. I liked fighting those dragons, like the main storyline. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, like you said, padded. Just out, not padded. Was Kreia talking about herself there? The betrayer? Oh shit, yeah, she was talking about herself. Or maybe Atris? No, that came later. Like she says here earlier, you know, she was taking the first steps, I think. That's when she was talking about Atris turning into the new Darth Vader. So then realized she became the betrayer because there was always real Darth Vader. So. Cole's dialogue was beautifully poetic. I think you'd appreciate listening to it. You mean listening to it again? Yeah, I mean... But in order for me to do that primal pattern, I would have to play Dragon Age Inquisition again. Now with the Outer Worlds coming out, I don't see that happening anytime soon. And nor do I have the hard drive space. SSD space, still. I only got a 500 gigabyte SSD and that bitch is filling up. That's why I was trying to clean out space the other day for Outer Worlds. And I had to make some tough decisions. But I still couldn't delete that video I recorded of Velvet 7. You know, for the static video. I tried, but my mind kept rationalizing to me that nah, you're gonna need it somehow, some way, for something. That girl is thick. But anyway, yeah. Like, it's real thick. I think she's Korean though, but god damn. Bowl of oatmeal. It'd be fun to play a game set in the Witcher universe as a vampire. Oh, you mean like a Regis you know, side story? Spin-off game? Regis spin-off game? Yeah. I'd be into that. The dog scene has gone to a whole new level in these gay YouTube streets. I watched a live stream earlier. One of these queens kept referring to her rival as a dog. Isn't that illegal? You can't just go around doxing people. Imagine someone's gonna call the cops.
And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness. I mean, I gotta choose something. Fuck it, tree danger.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it.
Yes.
And I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
Alright.
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy,
Dragon Age Inquisition had an engine switch to
the
Frostbite, if I'm not mistaken.
you devote some of
That
the
was the
training to
mandate
these
across the EA studios logical functions, and it didn't work. In the end, it didn't work out all that well. Everyone was made to use Frostbite engine. God knows why. Because it just brought trouble along with it. I mean, for one reason could be because I guess it was really the only in-house engine EA had, and they didn't want to pay anybody to use someone else's engine. And also, I guess they could just advertise, you know, powered by Frostbite, blah blah blah. Right then. Set, yeah. See, I don't know if that worked, or am I supposed to? Right. There we go.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
I've come with results.
Very well. Have you done
as I asked? Yeah, have you done your homework, Exile? Hey, Rage Red 9000, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's it going with you, man? How's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? I like the Titans and its connection to the Chantry via Lydium. Titans? I don't remember any Titans. Quinn's getting interested in Twitch thoughts. He's gonna go blow all the donations on Twitch. Nah. I mean, shit, it's only one girl. I mean, yeah, she dances around and such, but I mean, what do you want from me? I get it. She's hot. Yes. And I mean, there's no harm in that. I'm coming around these Twitch thoughts.
That is a skill
I know well.
To know the knots of muscle, the currents of blood within the veins and flesh.
It is a galaxy within a galaxy.
The ability to heal is
There's also the ability to harm, and the inability to heal what is damaged can also bring about harm.
Skill does not always draw from the force.
No,
but
it is a measure of power nonetheless.
It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos.
But no, I mean, the day I go blowing money on random women on the internet, that's the day I've made it. That's the day I know that I'm good. I got hella disposable income, and you know, like, I can sit back, relax, and realize I've done it. You know what I mean? But until then, yeah, nah. I'm just gonna keep this video. You've gained a bonus to your weakest and strongest skills. You also recovered some of your connections to the voice. Yay! Almost done with Kreia. Come on now. Continue the lesson.
Very well. Sit with me.
Indeed. I haven't played Andromeda. Neither have I. I don't know if Miss Liara grows emotionally. Yeah, I haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda either. Leading up to it, I thought BioWare was really gonna learn from The Witcher 3. They're like, nah, we gotta make these side quests. We gotta adopt their writing style. You know, their writing, like, technique.
Stretch out. Feel
I think, what was it? Like, it was like the because, therefore writing method.
Of those that fill its corridors with more thoughts and dreams and worries.
But for what I understand, they didn't though.
As my feet walk from the ashes of
Belle Delphine?
I shall not fear.
What about her?
For in fear,
I mean, I wouldn't see myself buying any bathwater anytime soon.
If I up the Dubana gas levels,
Belle Delphine weirdly earned my respect with the way she handled her hamster getting stolen. What? She got a... Who steals a hamster?
From the first movement flows the sound. Strike, repeat, circle one's opponent, repeat, faster, quicker. If
father had been faster. If only father had been faster. Those are the thoughts.
Faster, I would no longer be the last of my sisters. But does
Atreus love him? Jedi do not love. Does Atreus hate him? Jedi do not hate.
This journey is harder than any she has sent me on.
this place is
She's not a Jedi.
I don't even know why I'm here.
So it's screaming. Yeah. She's too expensive. There are way better creators that have better prices. I have a few Snapchats. What? What are you talking about? Better prices to do what?
And I obey as I did it.
What are we talking about here? Are we still talking about Twitch or are we talking about Chatterbait?
Switch the face of the +1 -1 card.
Prices.
Totals are 9, 10. Switch the face of the +2.
Belle Delphine's hamster was stolen, so she vandalized the thief's car until she got it back. She found out who it was. She knew who it was. She vandalized his car until he gave back the hamster. The hamster was alive still, yes?
Not now. Focus on my voice.
I gotta try and relax, man.
Now do you hear me?
Sit up straight.
Truly hear me.
Nah, you can go ahead and let him take his nap. Miles, don't worry about it. It's fine. You are one of the legendary girls in these Star Wars YouTube streets after all. Am I? I don't think I am. I think it requires more for me to get to legendary status. Anytime soon. What? Anytime soon? I don't remember what I was saying. Don't give money to cam girls / boys. There are so many better ways to waste money. Yeah, I mean, there's, I don't know, better ways. There's a lot of different ways to waste money, because at the end of the day, wasting money is indeed wasting money. But at the same time, it's, you know, because think about it, it's pretty much what, I mean, look, Montel Bradley, he just gave me $20. And I mean, what do? I'm some asshole on YouTube making KoTOR videos and streaming talking about jerking off. So it's, you know, it is kind of a service, I guess, so kind of a thing, you know, it's entertaining, you know, it's enjoyable, and in a certain way, you could look at it as like, if this individual is performing a service, like if they are helping you bust nuts or whatever it may be, keep you entertained, then I mean, you might think, you know, I do, she deserves it, kind of thing. I have no problem with that. Especially since they got this brilliant idea now with this little device that they have that, you know, vibrates depending on the donation. It's pretty inventive. Star Prime, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. How's it swinging, man? How's it cooking? Star Prime has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. She thinks that H is sent her on the mission. I thought Brianna ditched her to go with the exile. No, H is sent her. H just called Brianna and ordered her to sneak onto his ship and basically spy on him. There's a lot of hamsters in the chat now, yes. I don't see any X in front of those hamsters, though, so I guess they're nice and wholesome. Best waste of money that's not a waste of money is Sims 4 DLC. Oh, man. Yeah. It's like Sims 3 DLC. Sims 3 ended up with like fucking 50 pieces of downloadable content. It's crazy. Let me teach you some Ebonics. There's a phrase us black folks say, and it's flued out. And it came from this rapper pronouncing flown out, and now it's a whole phrase. Ho. I'm getting flued out to NY in the next year or so. Wait a minute, that doesn't feel like Ebonics, or at least, you know, like, it just kind of like mispronunciation on purpose. A flued out sounds like throwing up. Yeah, kind of like, man, that, I mean, man, I had diarrhea the other day, man. It just flew out there. Yo, sell me your bathwater or else. I would, Alpha Slot, but I don't have a bath. I don't own a bath. And the last time we spoke about bath, that's when I ended up telling you that story about when that girl walked in on me taking a shit. Which is, if you haven't heard that story, then it's on the channel. It's in the live streams playlist. You can find it there. Yes, I was taking a dump and a girl did indeed walk in. And I knew she was coming, so I was prepared. So it worked out in the end. Who's worse, Jar Jar or Rose? No, Jar Jar. Yeah, Jar Jar. You just jumped up 4 viewers from this discussion. Which discussion? My diarrhea or Chatterbait? The girls on cam, otherwise known as cam girls. Being good, have some KoTOR 2 videos ready to upload tomorrow. Now that's what I like to hear, Star Prime. More KoTOR on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Especially KoTOR 2. Yes. You actually make thought-provoking content. Please don't compare yourself to cam girls. I mean, hey man. I mean, it is what it is. It's entertainment. I make this, they make that. Some people enjoy this, some people enjoy that. It's, you know, is what it is. And I mean, hey, I'm not against busting a nut. No way, never will be. Never was, never will be.
The droids cannot be read in such a way. As for the alien who served with you in the war, its thoughts are more difficult, requiring many translations in meaning.
My man think you fine as hell based on your accent and he'll take your bathwater? My accent?
He's deaf to you. I have found his impulses are cold, like a dead weight. His thoughts are black.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear anything from Beardo at all.
Such is the case with primitive minds. It is of no matter.
Primitive minds. But yeah, I mean, how would you describe my accent, really? Not American. Although my ex-girlfriend thought it was close enough. And she had a thing for American accents. I was around for all your shit-related stories. Yes. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Both of them so far. I've told 2 of my shit stories on stream so far. Is it possible for someone to make a KoTOR fan game? Oh yeah, it's happened. It's happened before. people have made those. I remember this one guy made one about during the Mandalorian Wars. There's been ones I think after KoTOR 2. I think they're out there. They're out there. Yeah, see KoTOR 2, the Jedi Masters conversion mod. So yeah, no, they're out there. If you need to pop this pussy to make coin, so be it. Yeah, I mean, hey man, I have all the respect in the world for cam girls. You know, that's work just like everybody else. Just like everything else. I mean, sure, you might be, busting a nut every now and then, but it still takes effort. It still takes a particular, set of skills. Yes, and also, perhaps, the lottery of life, to be particularly attractive. So, I mean, hey. And also, I mean, it's a thing, it's a power that they have, and, hey man, follow Kriya's teachings. You don't skirt away from using your power in its proper place. Like they say, different strokes for different folks, and you can't take it. You can't take it any way you want. Or you can take it any way you want. Different strokes, indeed. Like some dudes like, I like a left-handed hand job. That kind of thing. Which, I mean, yeah. If she's right-handed, though. Yeah. Thanks, Star Prime. Yeah, I think it really is a good story.
Of course there was. It is because Atten was not playing Pazak, yet he counts cards in his head.
Of course he is.
At times, he will list off engine sequencers, memorize the hyperspace
you respect
routes
me
on the
more,
other side of the
Rachel?
galaxy,
Alright, thanks, man.
count the
I don't know
ticking
why,
power
but
couplings,
that's good.
even though they are fixed. At other times, he will imagine certain base lusts,
that's a redundant Star Prime.
Maybe Atten is far cleverer.
Because if you say Papa Papito, that means you're saying Daddy, little daddy. Yeah, Papito already means little daddy. Alright, let's go see Atten. When the next time you're getting flued out? I think maybe in like May or March or something around one of those. It's either May or March. My brother is planning on going back home, so to Curacao for a little while. So I'll probably follow him then.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't.
Right.
I've known people like her, maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you.
Combat
it's a wonder
boots.
you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
Yeah. If they can get a guy's money for showing a bit of TNA, can't judge him for using it. Smoke them if you got them. If you got it, flaunt it. Hey, man. You know, I mean, shit, I don't know. If I had tits, then, I don't know. I know what I'd be doing. I might be playing KoTOR 2, and I'm like, you know what, Craig's right. If I can support myself in these tits, so be it. You know, it's like, it's on camera, you know, it's safe, you know. No one needs to know where you are. You know, it's not like prostitution where it's potentially much more dangerous, you know, especially if you're somewhere where it's illegal, for example. Then you got pimps to worry about. It's the whole thing. Guys who throw money at Twitch thoughts are more at fault. Allow themselves to get abused and exploited. Oh man. Hey, Fel, change your life. Alright, Fel, take it easy, man. Peace. I think you already left though. Speaking, I got some tea for you on one of the YouTube queens that they accused of sucking on the peen of men while they asleep. Come on, man, damn. Try to talk about cam girls over here. Cam blamed them for actions for the people, in my opinion. On 100% Star Wars stream, I messaged him while he was playing on Steam. I basically became part of the stream. My power grows every hour. You know, Star Prime, man, I remember just a couple of days ago. Luke went live and I opened up my Steam and I was like, man, I could really do this. I could just harass the shit out of it right now. It just absolutely ruined the stream. Should I though? I was like, you know what? Maybe another time. But I do have the power. He did give me that power. So now we'll see. Yes, daddy, little daddy. Gotta go sleep soon. Yeah, Leonard. I know. I heard that. See you later then, Leonard. Take care of yourself, man. Peace. Luke has arrived? No, he hasn't. He's been here the whole time. Hey, Mace Windu, how's it going, man? You haven't. I see you haven't been around any windows recently. That's good. So yeah, man. How's it going, man? How's Tricks? Twitch stars those who sit around playing games in their underwear in hopes that some guys, many are underage, will throw money at them. I mean, hey, Primal Pattern, underwear. I've seen there are other websites where I've seen girls playing games completely naked. That's it. Butt naked. That's fun too. And also they have this this device inside of them that vibrates depending on like the amount someone donates. And I guess the objective is to, distract her. So then, of course, the more money you give, then the more chances you have of making her affecting the gameplay. I remember this one girl. I mean, she was naked on one stream on this one website, and over on Twitch, she was streaming the gameplay footage. It was pretty interesting. I wasn't even jerking off. I was just looking at her like a little scientist. You were like, huh, where is this going? But yeah, man, sucking people off in their sleep, huh? I mean, yeah, I've seen some pornos that had that plot, but it was a woman though, Yeah. I still have power too, don't you boys worry. That's true. He could go on his Steam and start spamming messages to me right now. He hasn't abused it yet. We'll see which one abuses it first.
Alright.
Yeah, wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to ask him.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but you forced my hand.
What are you talking about?
I've heard about the Force and what it does to people who can't control it, or themselves. And it shows in everything you do, and in your face.
Huh, this is wait, what? I've never heard Atten say this before. He brings it up a second time? You know, I just heard someone send me a Steam message, but I just remembered that because I record videos, I actually disabled Steam overlay from in-game, so it doesn't show up. So yeah, it's all good then. You can't get to me. And yeah, I don't know if that was Luke or what, but yeah, failure. Ended a friendship. Okay. Stream. You're the only one held accountable for your actions, including Twitch thoughts. I mean, like giving them money and shit. I mean, yeah, that was your decision then. It is what it is. Still new things we're finding in this game. Yeah, it's crazy, right? I've never heard him say this before. I never heard him bring it up a second time. If you fear the face of power, then I have no use for you. He's saying that, yeah, of course you're not in control, asshole. But, I mean, he is, technically. I am in control more than ever.
That's what you think. Trust me, there's a reason you're changing. It's because it's corrupting you. I can't help but feel it. All of us can. Whatever that witch is doing to you, she's dragging you down into whatever hole she crawled out of.
Oh, it's not her. It's not her. It's me. Are you implying I cannot control him?
Well, you're starting to get creases. You could pass for the old witch's son. Alright.
Okay, anything else happen? Because...
Look, I know we've been through some rough times so far.
Oh my god!
You need to stop letting it get to you.
This is the third time! I've never heard this before. What the hell happened? You said this to me yesterday? Really? And this part too? This third one? Are we gonna end up finding a fourth one? Your concern is touching and insulting.
Easy. I'm just pointing it out. And if I notice, others are going to. If you think Jedi are unpopular, think of the reception a fallen Jedi will get.
Yeah. Also, stay calling fat, and someone said that I'ma pull up and hit you in the ham hock of a neck hole. Okay. Get out of here, fat boy, fuck, cause the big elephant back. Made some KoTOR 2 vids over the week and plan on uploading one tomorrow. Currently, I'm uploading gameplay of the Evangelion game for Nintendo 64. There was an Evangelion game on the N64. I don't remember that. You should look in the mirror, yeah. Are you open to talk about advice for love or dating? Well, Mace Windu, I guess I am. But given the current status of my love life, I don't know if I'm necessarily qualified to give good advice. But I mean, hey, if you want to open up, then there's plenty of people in the chat too. So we can talk about whatever you want. I'm not excusing the adults who give them money. All I'm saying is that people who use their bodies to exploit impressionable fools are pretty repugnant. They're not responsible for them being impressionable fools either, or anybody who comes and watches them. Because like you said, there are the responsible adults, and there are the ones who are not responsible adults, but they really don't have any control over that. At least not in the setting that we were talking about. Believe so. Really, you got this one too? But I'm not falling, I'm just pure evil. Exactly. That's technically what's going on. You got anything else to say, Atten?
Something up?
No, that's it. So yeah, now I can finally okay, we'll get back to those. Playing, yeah. Oh no, actually, you know what? I'm coming back. Okay, now.
Something up?
Yeah, why are you playing Pazak in your head?
Passes the time. It's better than listing off engine sequencers, memorizing hyperspace routes, or counting ticks in the power couplings.
Yeah, you keep doing that too. There are no ticks in the power couplings. It's fixed.
Of course it's fixed. And that's why you should count the ticking in the power coupling too.
You're not making any goddamn sense.
Why do I play Pazak? Alright, I'll show you.
Look, I don't have any money.
We're not playing for credits. We're playing for something else. Are you gonna play or not?
Alright, fine.
Nope, blasters stay in their holsters. Do you want a deal or should I?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. The Ava game is real. It was only released in Japan. And the game's levels are based on important fights in the show, and the last 3 missions are from the end of Evangelion. One one of the missions takes place one of the missions is that hospital scene. Troy did the right thing. If Kreia was in the gay YouTube streets, she would be spilling all the girls' tea. I don't think that's really her speed. I mean, if she saw some value in it, then she might use the information she has to make you do whatever she wants you to do. If there was something to be gained from that. I don't necessarily understand how one can continue to play this game on and on. I played both games to the point where the only interest I find is finding someone discuss its philosophy. Well, in order for someone to discuss its philosophy, they gotta play the game over and over again. They gotta find absolutely everything in the game. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Someone's gotta do it. Might as well be me. It's better that you don't go further than weed when it comes to drugs. I would say maybe in the usual case, but it really does depend on who you are. Situation you're in. What love advice are you looking for? Yeah, Montel can help you. Montel seems like someone who's, has been around the block a time or two. He gets a little taste here and there. He's a man about town. Yay. Papito the philosopher. You consider me a philosopher? Well, I don't consider myself a philosopher, but hey man, that's cool. Star Prime says I can play KoTOR 2 for hours, never get bored. Well, here we are. Anyone else just sometimes hop on KoTOR just to play some Pazak? Isn't there that Pazak app that someone made? Oh wow. I guess I could use the 5 and try again, but no, okay. Perfect. Damn it. 15. Gotta hit it. Son of a bitch. Andrew MRQ, welcome back, man. Haven't seen you around there for a while, man. Welcome. Andrew, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone else? Yeah, okay. I'm saying Miss Kreia would be out here blackmailing the girls. I am living booch. Her shade would be next level. She's like a master manipulator. If she wants something done, it's gonna get done. Drug addicts can just choose to stop. Yeah, not usually, no. They usually need help to do that. That's why we have a society. How come I haven't seen the Joker movie yet, but I guess there must be at some point someone says we live in a society, and that's why that's picking up steam again. That saying, because I've been saying that for a little while now. Because we do indeed live in a society. Or at least we're trying to. The devs of KoTOR 2 said that they focused too much on minigames and didn't spend enough time on the main plot, which is why content was cut. Really? Pazak? Pazak and the racing. Yeah. I mean, I guess they figured the racing had to make a comeback from the first game. Son of a bitch. Oh! Okay. Last time. Come on now. That's more like it. You defeated your opponent.
Good match.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, what are you thinking about right now?
What am I thinking about right now? Thinking about why I was playing this stupid ass game.
Fair enough. But that's why I play Pazak in my head. Because if you don't, you've left the door open.
Right.
And anyone could walk right in.
Walk right in. Right. What do you have to hide?
Nothing. I'm just someone who plays Pazak in his head.
Right.
While I'm doing that, it's a lot harder for someone to walk in.
Something you can train me to do?
No. I can only teach you to play Pazak. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good. Now you understand. All right, I'll deal then.
Of course you
If
will.
you're ever fighting someone who has the power over your mind, whether light or dark, play Pazak.
Whether light or
Start
dark.
listing hyperspace routes, recite engine sequencers, and when they try to use their powers on you, suddenly it's not as easy as they thought. Jedi do it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And when they walk in the dark places of your mind, they'll use it to hold you by the throat.
And this taught you to play Pazak in your head as a way of resisting mental domination. You have gained a permanent +1 to your willpower saves. Jedi do that all the time. Yeah. That's why HK-47. Oh, we still have to talk to him. Goddamn. Revan would usually employ meatbag assassins. The Han Jedi. Excuse me. The Han Jedi. And they were trained to hide their minds, as it were.
Yes.
Keep in mind they
Have
only
you
had
found
months to
questions?
develop. Yeah. Yeah, that happened. Okay.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. There are places in the
Adam
galaxy
looks a little ill.
strong in the
Nah, he looks
light, dark.
he
They
looks
are
a lot
born in
ill.
places teeming with life, and in places that are filled with
But
death.
he'll be fine.
Worlds whose
Hey, Jay
surfaces
Booth,
are
how's it going, man?
graveyards, whose screams
Nice to see you
echo
here
through
again.
the force. It is possible for
Only played
war,
this game
for
once.
men to give
Then I
birth
started
to such
watching
places,
every video I could
to
find
leave
on it.
wounds on the galaxy itself. What you heard.
It had been a
was the
while
echoes
since
of
I
the past,
played
and it
anything I
travels
really
still.
enjoyed, but I loved KoTOR 2. Never saw The Disciple. Damn. That's because you played male Revan. It's familiar. It's like it's inside me somehow. This echo.
The answer will come to you in time.
Yes.
It must.
It must.
When there is nothing more that you may learn from me. When the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more. Then you shall know what it is. And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die. And all my hopes for you
would have been for nothing. Other questions? Okay.
Yes.
Back to the Force.
Very well.
This is weird.
I confess its nature. It seems that at times...
Don't we have enough lightsabers? Yeah, we got enough lightsabers. Okay, that means I need my own lightsaber, yes. And Visas, yeah, needs a lightsaber as well. She can take this one.
Yes.
It's still not showing up. Weird. Oh, I guess we'll come back to it. Let's see then. I have no idea. Damn. Excuse me. Why my messages are not showing up? Uh-oh. That's not good. YouTube's weird, base. Probably no accident dark people look like meth addicts, since the dark side is a really good parallel to drug addiction. And that's taken to like another angle with Nihilus. Addicted to the force itself. Just like those others. Luke is right. Right about slight issue, not the main one. What did Star Prime say? Keep in mind they only had months to develop it. Yeah. I mean, shit. Develop all this. They had like what, 8 months or something? No, 16 months I think it was. Still crazy. Oh Christ, already 11. So if one considers the dark side as a highly addictive drug, would the light side be like a natural high? Such as beneficial activity? Never heard of that. Visage needs a single blade too. I think that's the problem. I've done it with Visage having a double bladed one though. But oh, might as well check. What are we talking? We're talking about people getting high on. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I did wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just on the first screen here, yeah.
Very well.
Right. There she is. Then you shall work for your passage on this vessel.
If you travel with us, Blinded One,
yes,
then you shall work for your passage on this vessel. Your lightsaber, give it to me.
I shall die before it passes from my hands.
Your lightsaber, give it to me.
The crystal I took from the condensed mist sunk it.
It is adequate.
Bitch
You are
ass
young,
up.
your energy for such things surpasses mine, and your skill is enough that you may teach him the basics of the weapon. There is much that he has forgotten.
There's only so much I can teach him.
That
fact did not escape me.
Now, try to kill her with the single blade. Use no other force technique, no items, merely the blade.
Yes. My pleasure. Visage, where's your lightsaber? Oh no.
You have defeated her. Now do it with 2 weapons, 1 in each hand. Again, no items,
exactly.
no force powers.
Korea's like, yeah, shut up. Nobody cares about you.
Are divided. No force techniques other than weapon skill. Let it flow through you. Let the force fill the cracks in your spirit.
Recreational mind control? Recreational mind trick. Yeah. That could be kind of fun. Or like in KoTOR 1, when Mission is talking to Bastila. She's like, hey Bastila, do you ever use the force to do stuff, other stuff? Like trip over some dude who's pissing you off or something? And then Bastila fucking calls her a kid, and she's like, what? You're not so much older than me, Miss What the? Hey, that wasn't funny. Bastila's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, try and be less clumsy in the future. So obviously, Bastila's not above using her force to fucking shut people up who's annoying her. I thought that was a nice touch. Is this the full restored mod? It should be. Kreia gets off on this? Maybe. Not a sadist. Who, Kreia? People who exploit others for personal gain are also responsible for their choices. Not all mistakes are learning experiences. No? Many mistakes will destroy your life irrevocably. Well, change your life irrevocably. But destroy your life irrevocably means you're dead. That's the one situation where you're absolutely, completely just done and there's no coming back from it. Here we go.
Excellent. Now,
Excellent.
divest yourself of your weapons. You, blinded one, you will keep yours. Let us see what you can do when you have no weapons left to you. Now, attack her.
Right.
You have disobeyed me. Why?
Have I? You didn't say anything about using the force?
No, I did not. Why did you resort to them?
Because one should always use whatever weapons they have at their disposal. Whatever advantages you have, you should use them in a real fight. It's not about fighting fair, it's about survival, isn't it?
It is enough. There is nothing more for me to teach you. You know as much of battle as I.
Well, you have gained finesse lightsabers. Done and done. If you allow them to, you're the one who controls how far the rabbit hole you go. They are responsible for their actions, but you are the only architect of your own life. I mean, yeah. But third parties do affect your progress, though. There's no avoiding that. I like how Kreia depersonalizes everyone. No names. Yeah, except in certain situations, very specific situations. She would use someone's name. If someone else exploits / manipulates your life, you have to acknowledge that you're letting them. That's on you. To a certain extent. But, I mean, they're no Quaker in this situation either. They are actively trying to manipulate you, and that's also on them. I mean, because, I mean, shit. The current situation wouldn't be this way if not for them. I'm just saying that they're not completely absolved of all responsibility of eventualities. Things impact the quality of your life. I mean, and some things are just, I mean, if you really are living in society, then you're living with a government. Someone's governing the society, and sometimes, lots of times, these things are completely out of your hands. Some bill passes there, some new law comes into effect here. But then again, some people say that there's always a choice. Technically there is, but it's just that sometimes making the quote-unquote right choice, you can see, can lead to not very enjoyable outcomes. They very much dislike Instagram models, and the fact that so many people just hand them money because they're attractive. Whether or not they deserve the money, however, it is a difficult question. Is that really how people make money on Instagram? I thought it was advertising. I didn't know people actually donated money to them. That I didn't know. Anyway, that's enough. I think it's about time I get myself. so fucking sleep. Pitmaster Nihilus. Oh, man. I was asking what they were. I got a girl's number, but I don't know how to go about texting her. Can you help me with that? Hey, it's a good thing you asked Montel. I couldn't help you with that. I got no idea what to send as like a first message. Ah, Gulas, damn man, yeah. You came in kinda late. But yeah, it wasn't a very it was a very interesting stream. But it wasn't a very long stream, so the VODs and such, you know, you could catch up there. But I am pretty tired. The Outer Worlds comes out in 2 hours. Yeah. That's what she said, yes. But yeah, The Outer Worlds gets released in 2 hours. So I'll be asleep. Not staying up for that. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna chill. And I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna work on something else I gotta finish, and then I'll play it. Hey, Spiper, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here. You came in just as late as Gulas. You came in just in time to be way too late. But, oh well, it is what it is. Oh, damn, I forgot the, yeah. Okay, forget the Cracker Jack for this, you know, this time. How did it go? It was okay. It was really good, actually. We spoke a lot about things got kind of raunchy, I guess you could say, but it was pretty funny. And even though I was tired, you know, I'm okay. I feel okay. Instagram in general is very toxic in my experience. The good gets absolutely buried under the bad. Text her and don't see her as something special. Listen carefully now. Talk to her as if you were talking to anyone else. To see her as a person first, as a woman. Huh. So you're like last. Yeah. Talk to her as you would talk to anyone else. Yeah, I don't talk to that many people either, so I guess I'm still screwed. With the live stream over, perhaps next time. Enjoy the rest, Token. Thanks, man. Thanks, Mace Windu. You take care of yourself too, man. Any shit stories? Nah, not this time, Gulas. No shit stories this time. I mean, none of them came up this time. I mean, I had diarrhea recently, but it wasn't fun. And it wasn't very funny either. But it was there. Hey, Wanderer, how's it going, man? Everyone say hi to Wanderer. He only shows up on alternating Thursdays. Oh yeah, sure, it is Thursday. But yeah, Outer Worlds comes out in 2 hours. The shit always comes up. Yeah, usually, yeah. Not necessarily a shit story, but it does come up. It's a running theme in my family, actually. They can donate, yes, many of them constantly receive gifts in the mail. But what I meant is that by giving them attention, you give them your time, and time is money. The time is money. Time can be money. Time can translate into money. Yes. You thought your family was shitty? No. What he's talking about. I mean, it's a running thing where, like, if you hear people talking about shit, then they assume it's them. Yes. Outer Worlds are getting very good reviews. So yeah. Yep, there he is. 100% Star Wars. Sending me these messages. I would certainly like to, but like I said, I disabled Steam Overlay. So it didn't work. Oh man. Anyway, though. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? Opportunity cost. Time is always money most times. Really? I don't know about that. Always money? Time is money refers to opportunity cost, I guess. Well, you could be using that time to, yes, to do something productive. Something productive could lead to some sort of monetary gain. Yes. Either way. But never react or react dryly to thirst traps. Drives women crazy. Thirst traps. It's funny how language, it's funny how language evolves sometimes. But never react to react. It's times money. And Gulas post shit. Man, I am tired. What the hell you call those? An emote, yeah, an emote of an ass. He says, I mean, thoughts wouldn't get sponsorship if they weren't attractive and had an audience. So attractiveness can be money, yes. Although, I mean, there was this website called feedafatty.com. And, I think you can do it. Still, there is an in somehow where you're not particularly attractive, but you can still find this in, you know. Straswa, Birdie Sanders, and Triple Fox 3236. How's it going, man? Nice to see you guys here again. But yeah, we are kind of winding down here. The music, yeah, that's something you know, some idea I had the other day when we had internet issues. We would just talk and I'd have some music play in the background for like ambiance. And I also had this idea where maybe like an hour a day, early in the day, I would do a stream where it's basically a radio station, but I just play music from video games, so I don't get copyright striked or something. Like right now, I can be like, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you at the wonderful hands of Michael Salvatore and Martin O'Donnell. This is from Halo 3 ODSD Overture. And going to the song like that. Don't usually watch streams, but you're the exception. Really? Thanks, man. Yeah, you're kind of like me. I usually don't watch streams, but I have certain exceptions. You spend time giving them attention. They get advertised for money because of that. That time you have wasted giving someone money who does essentially nothing for you is foolish. I mean, they must be doing something for you. I mean, ass. It's ass. That could be exactly what they think is what the people who follow them. That could be the incentive for them. The incentive is ass, which is the world's oldest profession. Gotta head out. Halloween stuff to do. Halloween. Prawn does something for you. Does something for me? Hey, Spiper. Take care of yourself, man. Good luck with the Halloween then, man. Peace. But yeah, Prawn does something for me? I mean, shit, I would hope so. If it didn't, then we might have a serious problem on our hands. Perhaps next stream we could talk more. Yes, Mace Windu. play it by ear though, because all women are different. Yeah, Montel, it's a coin toss, man. It's a coin toss. There is no universal approach or message. I know that. It's always a coin toss. I can only give so much advice because I don't know her on a personal level. Yeah, figuring out. You gotta read people to figure out the best way to manipulate them. Literally in your hands. Yes. Yeah. Montel is a pimp, says Gulas over on Twitch. Yeah, Montel be pimping. Stable of hoes and everything. I don't know who his bottom bitch is, but it must be fine. React in a way that gives you an advantage. Each action has a tactile bite. Whether it is effective or not is dependent on the audience. Alright, I'm head up. Alright, Energy. Energy. I'll see you next time, man. Take care of yourself, man. Peace. I gotta head out too. Head in to the sack. It's great how you can interact with your viewers so often. It's great how I can. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's all these services that allow me to do it. Just saying that exploiting people like that is pretty awful. It can be. Because some are driven to curiosity by disinterest, and someone will return that. Find out what they want and find a way to give it to them, and find a way that only you can give it to them. That's how you manipulate people and make them rely on you. When do you stream next? Oh, Strass was leaving? Alright, man. Thanks for coming and saying hello, man. Take care of yourself. Peace. When do you stream next? You know, J-Boot, that's actually a pretty good question. Because with Outer Worlds coming out, I am going to be playing that, and I'm going to want to go through that pretty quickly. But, you know, I'll have the weekend. I don't know, we'll see. I'll let everybody know. The stream Outer Worlds. Not on my first playthrough. I usually don't do that. Don't stream first. But yeah, but like after first playthrough, then yeah, I might stream some Outer Worlds, sure. I know a girl that didn't pursue a guy because friends were telling her that if the guy was interested, he would display such. Huh. Told her otherwise, and now they're a happy couple. Yes. See what I mean? What song is this? I know it, but I can't recall from where it is. This song, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Yes, this song. Composed by one Jesse Harlan for the video game Star Wars Republic Commando, called Prologue. Yes. When new games come, it's a great opportunity to catch new viewers. There's gonna be a lot of people streaming that game. But yeah, I usually don't stream first playthroughs of anything, but I don't know. I might consider it then, Gulas, but that's kind of the whole reason, yeah, to catch new viewers, because I was gonna use the Outer Worlds to fill my YouTube channel with Outer Worlds content, and hopefully attracting new viewers. I know channels, and also I'm gonna do that with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 and Cyberpunk 2077. Boy. Manliest song. Yeah. Channels that were born out of new game hypes. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. You also need a better PC. You're telling me that AMD FX is not it's not enough for newer games. I mean, hey, it's gonna be able to run the Outer Worlds, not on the highest settings, of course, but it'll at least get some of the job done. But I hear you, man. I hear you, but what am I gonna do? Sound bites of this game to make my own music. Anyway, this seems like a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, will I stream tomorrow? Shit, Outer Worlds is out, so I don't know. If I listen to Gula's here and decide to stream it, then I'll let you all know. Usually on Twitter or something, or I'll just go live. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, whatever happens. Until next time, I'm gonna jump into bed, catch some Z's. Everybody take care of yourselves, and also give a big whatever you want to give him up. Just give it up to Montel Bradley. He's the man of the hour. He super chatted $19.99. So again, thank you, Montel. Thank you everyone for the donations, the super chats, the subscriptions, and the follows. And until next time, my good people, peace.